What's good, YouTubers and YouTubettes? This is JBsports back again with another one. The worst kept secret in boxing. This fight has pretty much been rumored for the last month and a half, but it's finally official, man. It's basically, like I said, it's the worst kept secret in boxing, but it's official. It's going down in Madison Square Garden, New York. New York is a hell of a town, aka the Big Apple. It's going to come on right after the Heisman Trophy ceremony. Now, this is the #1 spot on the ESPN top-ranked boxing schedule. This date here, as they've had two of their biggest names fight on this date before, that being Terrence Bud Crawford, who, as we know, is going to take on Sean Showtime Porter November 20th on ESPN pay-per-view and ESPN Plus. That's a much-anticipated fight, and in my opinion, whoever comes out victorious in that fight will have a strong argument as the #1 fighter in the welterweight division, especially with Errol Spence Jr., who is current #1 at 147 pounds, is dealing with an eye injury and is on a boxing hiatus right now. We don't know what his status is. You know, I'll look for him probably to come back sometime in the 2022, but will that be the first quarter of 2022, or will that be summer of 2022, or will that be winter of 2022? It remains to be seen. With that being said, the Matrix, Vasiliy Lomachenko, well, if I'm not mistaken, is out the Ukraine. He's from the same place that unified heavyweight champion Alexander Usyk is from. He's going to be looking to stake his claim as one of the best in the lightweight division. Man, this is a good matchup, man. This is featuring the #2 lightweight Vasiliy Lomachenko based on ESPN rankings. I don't know if I quite agree with that. He probably is #2, but I don't know. That's kind of, it's either him or Javante #2 on the lightweight rankings. You can make an argument for Vasiliy, you can make an argument for Javante Tank Davis. A lot of people say, well, Javante ain't fought nobody. He's been jumping up and down from 130, 135, 140. You can't say he the best of nothing, but he do have a regular belt at 135 pounds. He's the only person to have a belt besides two people, basically. Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney. We know Devin Haney really ain't had the resume yet. A lot of people been ducking him. You know, they've been trying to run and duck for cover. Anytime he called them out, they ain't trying to see Devin Haney. But that's neither here nor there. We got Vasiliy Lomachenko taking on Ghana's own Richard Commey. Richard Commey come from a place where, you know, if you do your research in boxing history, he had a lot of top fighters. I ain't gonna say they was great fighters. All of them was great. Some of them were great. Some of them were top shelf fighters. Let me just put it like that. Top shelf fighters come out of Ghana. When you talking about Azuma Nelson, aka the Professor, you talk about Ike Quartet, and now here you come with Richard Commey. Now Richard Commey gonna have his hands full going against Vasiliy Lomachenko, man. Actually, in my opinion, Commey is tailor-made for Vasiliy Lomachenko, but Commey is gonna have to use his size advantages, position as being a naturally bigger guy than Vasiliy Lomachenko. So he's going to have to land that right hand, man. He's going to have to set it up with the jab. He's going to have to win this fight off the jab, man. He's got the longer reach. He's got the jab and keep the shorter, smaller guy at bay. But that's going to be easier said than done, as Vasiliy Lomachenko has made a killing off of, you know, getting inside the longer reacher fighters he fought. He did a good job of doing that in several fights, you know. You know, when he fought Nicholas Walters was trying to shoot that jab out, and he pretty much took the jab away from Nicholas Walters. He was able to get inside that jab and catch Walters with combination shots, back up Nicholas Walters, and basically intimidate Nicholas Walters and made him wave that white flag. I don't think Richard Commey is cut from that same cloth. I think he is that dude as far as he ain't gonna quit, man. Even when he got knocked out by Teofimo Lopez, aka Mr. Takeover. Damn, Lopez, when y'all gonna get a date going, you and Cambosos, man? This thing's going on longer than a long-running soap opera series, man. This your fight with Cambosos, man. This as the world turns going on with y'all guys, man. It's a saga going on, man. Y'all need to get something lined up, man. And going to your separate ways. IBF need to make a call on that. If Cambosos don't want to play ball, next available should come up, batter up. You know what I'm talking about? Batter up. Next batter that's on the that's coming up to the plate, man. You need to come on up to the plate, man, if you ask me. You know. Next batter in the batter circle need to come on up. So we will see what happens and we will see what transpires. But yeah, it's interesting, man. It should be a good fight, man. It should be a good fight, man. I think this fight got unanimous decision written all over it, really. I just don't see Commey got the skill set to beat Vasiliy Lomachenko, unless he aged overnight, and he's what, 32, 30, I think he's about 33 now. But he keeps himself in tremendous shape, so I think he's gonna be one of them guys that fight into his mid to late 30s and still be fighting at a high level. Now this fight is featuring, again, I might have said it earlier, but it's featuring the number 2 lightweight versus the number 6 lightweight. The number 1 lightweight is Teofimo Lopez. Number 2, in my opinion, could be Vasiliy Lomachenko. I probably would go with him because he lost a close fight with Teofimo Lopez. It ain't like he got washed. So you can make a strong case he is number 2. Gervonta Tank Davis is right there at 2A, 2B, or maybe number 3. And then you got Devin Haney probably at 4. And that's probably my top 4. I don't know who I'll probably have at number 5 ahead of Richard Commey. I guess they probably got JoJo Diaz. Ooh, yeah! Probably number 5, I would guess, because he coming off a big victory over Javier Fortuna at 135 pounds. I ain't seen their rankings, but I would imagine he's probably number 5. It damn sure ain't Ryan Garcia, Mr. Social Media Superstar. Oscar De La Hoya Jr. It sure ain't him, but it is what it is, man. It should be a good matchup, man. But bottom line is Richard Commey is straight up and down. No special effects. And I see him getting picked apart, man. I see him getting picked apart, man, by Vasiliy Lomachenko, man. You know, if he can't establish that jab and tame Vasiliy Lomachenko with that right hand and slow down his aggressiveness, he gonna get outpointed, man. Because the bottom line is Vasiliy Lomachenko throw up punches in bunches. I don't think Richard Commey is gonna be able to keep up with that pace. I don't think he's gonna be able to match his punch output, and I don't think he just don't have the skill set, man. He's just got too many tools in the toolbox for Richard Commey. But Richard Commey, if I was his trainer, I'd be saying, look here, we're going to jab this guy. We're going to jab, jab, jab. We're going to throw more jabs in this fight than we've thrown in any other fight. We're going to throw the jab, and anytime he tries to get close, we're going to tame him with the right hand. That's got to be the game plan for Richard Commey, who has a good right hand. Real good right hand. One of the best right hands in the lightweight division. So it should be an interesting fight. My pre-fight analysis, when we get closer to fight week, I'll break it down a little bit more in depth. But my pre-fight analysis is this is a unanimous decision waiting to happen, man. I see Vasiliy Lomachenko, beating him in dominant fashion over the course of a 12-round fight. So let me know your thoughts about this matchup, man. Who you like? Vasiliy Lomachenko versus Richard Commey. December 11th, Heisman Trophy night going down. It'll be interesting to see what kind of undercard the Barfather puts together for this particular matchup. It's going to be in New York, so maybe you might get an Edward Berlanga maybe fighting on the undercard as a co-main event as he's fighting on the undercard of Wilder Fury 3 that's going down this Saturday night. So we will see what happens, and we will see what transpires. Let me know your thoughts about Vasiliy versus Richard. December 11th, ESPN. Let me know your thoughts and who you like. What fighter you like? What round you think it's going to end in? If you think it's going to end in a particular round, let me know your thoughts. And subscribe to JB Sports, the man, the myth, the legend. And I'll holler.